Okay. Hello. Hi. Welcome back. It's been a little while since I filmed anything, but we're here to do our January favourites with the lovely Zoe.
Hi.
Who you probably know more than you know me because she does more YouTube stuff than I do.
I'm still terrible though. We need to get better collectively at YouTube. So
That's what we're going to try and do.
That's what we're going to do now.
24.
4.
And we've got beauty.
Yeah, 1 makeup.
1 non-beauty.
2 like lifestyle-y.
And then wild card.
And a wild card.
Woohoo.
Which is not the dog.
Not the dog.
But it could be.
Yeah, sorry, the dog's kind of sniffing around our feet while we do this. I'm trying to distract her with a toy, but it's not totally working. First.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to start with my makeup item, and this is a Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic blusher, which is called Sex on Fire. And basically...
I want to burst into song when you hear that. Like,
yeah!
Exactly.
What's all this
You have to
excitement?
as well, don't you?
This blush is on fire. Charlotte Tilbury's going to be like, oh my god.
Never. Don't lick. We've told you you're not
Lick
allowed
my
to
face
lick.
and don't come near the
No,
blusher.
you do not lick
It's
the blusher.
very expensive.
Alright, I'm going to hold her this way. Carry on.
Yes, basically it's got like this kind of outer paler blush and then a darker blush in the middle, so it comes together to make quite a nice even flush. Basically I found it in my home about 2 months ago.
I wish I just
and
found Charlotte Tilbury in my
seriously,
home.
and I haven't used any other blush since. It's like my all-time favourite thing.
When you pulled that out, I was saying that actually I'm wearing a Charlotte Tilbury one today as well, called Ecstasy.
Yeah.
Which is
a
kind of much more pigmented. It's one that it's really, really pigmented, and you literally tap it and put it on the cheeks, and that's enough. But I actually really, really like the colour of that for like a winter shade. It's really pretty.
So yeah, that's my makeup choice. Now your makeup choice.
My makeup choice, okay. I went with the Rimmel Provocalips, which again you were talking about because you were saying you like them, but you find them pretty much impossible to remove.
Yeah.
Whereas that's exactly why I like them, because I really, really like red lipstick, but I'm terrible at wearing it if it involves any sort of touching up, because I basically forget and just get on with life and then end up looking rubbish.
And then end up with it around the edges.
Yeah, which I hate.
Yeah.
So this is the one that, like you literally put it on and it just will not budge.
No.
It stays on
It is amazing.
all day. And then it's because it's got this sort of colour on one end.
You have to remember to do both though, don't you?
Oh, absolutely, like that one. And you kind of have to apply it and then kind of hold your mouth open in a really awkward way for it to dry for a few seconds. And then once it's dried, then you put the like balm thing over the top of it. Which you can see
Have you ever tried it, right, and just put that bit on?
That I find too dry.
Because that's what I did and was like...
It's like... yeah, you just end
It
up
was awful.
really gross.
So you have to use both.
You definitely have to use both, but I think that's what makes it, because it means it's got the long lastingness of the colour, but then it's not uncomfortable.
It's not too dry either.
The only thing I found with this, I found it was actually when we were at X Factor, because I was wearing this all day and like I was filming for like
You were there
12 hours or something,
yeah.
and it lasted really well until right at the end of the day when I decided to touch it up, because I thought it was kind of fading, but basically you almost can't touch it up, if that makes any sense.
Really?
Sorry, I just got Hannah just staring at me. Because as soon as you touch it up and then you put it on, it went a bit flaky and gross, and then it was me sort of being like,
So you have to take the whole thing off.
Yeah, basically, like
it's
it's very difficult to fix if you try and touch up, but essentially you don't really need to fix it because it does last really well. This shade is...
Monty will tell you.
Monty wants it. Which one do you want to show you? I don't know, this is the really dark one. Oh, hang on. Play with Fire.
Oh,
Fire theme going on here.
There is a fire thing going on. It complements the candle very nicely.
See what I did there. But no, I really like this, and there's a slightly other brighter one that I like as well that I can't remember the name of, but Rimmel Provocalips in a really long-winded way.
Sold.
There you go. Right, what have you got next?
What's next? Yes, this is like a non-beauty...
It's kind of beauty.
Lifestyle. Well, yeah, more skincare one. It is the Clarins face oil. This one is the Blue Orchid one.
I love that
It's
stuff.
so nice. I was like, I blogged about it recently, and I wrote in the book that I was like a bit afraid of face oil for a while, because I thought, I don't want to put oil on my face. I'll be a greasy mess. And then
Which
I
you are.
used Hooray!
She's not.
She
hides it well.
good makeup.
It's really good makeup. She's a real grease bag, actually. Sorry.
This video escalated quickly.
I don't even know how I'm going to edit this. I'm probably just going to leave it all in.
Just leave it all in.
Hey, blue orchid oil.
Yes, anyway, so for winter, this one is for dehydrated skin, which I've found that I've had quite a bit this month because the weather's been a bit unforgiving. And yeah, I just put it on before my moisturiser. I put it on bedtime because I like things I can sleep in.
I actually, when I've got dehydrated skin, I tend to put that on. And I use this a lot. And actually, I've seen loads of people on Twitter saying, like, what do you use for dehydrated? Like, not even asking me, just like asking Twitter in general. Always answer that because it's absolutely amazing. If I've got dehydrated skin, that sorts it out in like days.
Well, yeah, this I've noticed the difference, and I've been really using it. I mean, I started using it in November, but I've been using it kind of every day for the last couple of weeks, and I've really noticed the difference.
Yeah.
So
when my skin's really dry, I'll put like pretty much a full pump on my face at night and just leave it. But then I even put it on in the day. So sometimes I'll use it. I'll actually layer that with, or I'm using Simple Skincare at the moment. So I'll kind of put like literally 1 or 2 drops as like a base, and then put this day cream over it. That's what I've got on today actually. So not greasy mess.
Nice. No. Neither am I don't think.
No, she's not. I was joking about that.
But your tip earlier, Jen had a tip which was like if you soak a cotton wool ball in this stuff, or anything like an essential oil or something, but this is nice because it smells like a spa, and then put it on your radiator and it scents the house.
If you have dry skin on your hands as well, you can put it on there. Basically, it's amazing.
It's great. We love it.
Yeah.
Your turn.
So speaking of dry hands, that's a nice
little link. Nice little link there.
This is my other favourite, Hand Chemistry.
What's that? I've never even heard of that brand.
This is from, it's a brand called Deciem.
Okay, I feel like I have heard of them.
It's got all sorts of really cool stuff, but this is my favourite. They've got a few hand chemistry things. They had one which they came out, and it was like, it's advertised all over the tube, and it's like 19% active complex. Don't know what that is, but it's really nice. This is 24%. So the 19% one, it kind of made all these big promises, and it was good, but didn't blow me away, whereas this is the one that I absolutely love.
Really?
Like the difference between the other one and this one is
but
huge.
is it, I've got a real thing about hand
not
creams.
greasy.
Really? Because
No.
I can't deal with any that like sit on my skin in the sun.
It's kind of like, almost like a gel, and it's like, it's kind of a matte gel.
Oh, weird.
It's really kind of odd, isn't it?
It is really odd.
But it literally soaks
like
straight into your skin.
Has, yeah, okay, that's good, because I can't, I hate anything that leaves any sort of residue. Oh yeah.
I don't know how to describe it at all because it
smells like suntan lotion.
Oh, okay.
That's how I
there you go.
describe it.
No idea.
Holidays.
It smells. It's quite clean and fresh, but I just really like it because it doesn't leave your skin greasy. So it matches your hair as well.
It does. You know, if hand cream is something that you.
I mean, you can see my desk from here. There are 3 other hand creams.
There are 3 other hand creams.
Really like hand cream.
You do.
But that's the one I keep reaching for.
George likes that Soap and Glory one.
Yeah. The other 3 that I've got, just FYI, Soap and Glory, Hand Dream, the Butter London Backstage Basics, and the Clarins, like the classic Clarins hand and nail cream.
The great big one.
Big rib one, which I love.
Nice.
But this stuff has been a genuine favourite, and that's probably the one that I reach for at the moment, day to day, because it's the least greasy of all of them.
My other lifestyle-y one is this little wax tartlet. I want to call it a tartlet, even though it's called a tart, by Yankee Candle. And the one I've chosen is Pink Grapefruit because it's a newer scent, which is why I bought it.
I like Pink Grapefruit.
It's amazing. Oh my god. I like Pink Grapefruit Lemonade.
It smells like a clean bathroom.
It does. Oh, it's just so nice. So I have a wax tart burner, which you just pop the little candle underneath and you sit that on the top, and within about 15 minutes it melts completely to liquid, and then you can just keep burning it on and off, and it just makes the scent go through your house, which is nice. But they last forever. Like I was saying to you earlier, my mum's had the same wax tart burning in the top of hers for like literally a year or a year and a half. Wow. And I was like, Mum, what do you do when you want to change it? And she was like, well, you just scrape it out, throw it away. Because like it literally lasts that long.
Because I've never actually tried Yankee Candles. I mean, I've got an obsession with candles, which is a bit ridiculous. But I've never tried Yankee Candles, and I was looking at them in Boots the other day actually, because they're in Boots now. But then these, I didn't realise that's how they worked, which is probably really dumb of me.
No, I thought they were little mini candles.
Yeah, I thought they were tiny little candles that were the kind of a little step up from a little tea light.
Yeah.
And I just assumed under the label was a little wick and you burnt them and that was it. But actually knowing that, I'm really tempted to get some because I think that's a really good. Cause the thing I love about candles is how it fills your house with a smell. Not so much like the atmosphere thing.
I found mine from a website called yankeedirect.co.uk.com, and you can get 10 for £9.50 or something like that.
It's a good favourite.
Thanks.
I feel like I've learned something.
I'm trying to. Sorry, that looked really weird at the end, but it was because I was trying to sort out my. I need to cut them off. You know them things.
Yeah. It's good. My turn now.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay.
Your other lifestyle one. Whoa.
I'm gonna go
nice.
with iPad Mini, which actually I didn't buy this, but Ollie gave it to me, my husband, which still feels weird to say. But yeah, he basically he got a big iPad through work, and I've been saying for ages and ages how I wanted an iPad Mini. I told you about it.
Yeah.
I really wanted a white one because I was being a total geek and wanted a white.
You like white technology.
I like
that's
white
your
gadgets.
thing. Yeah.
But he said that was ridiculous. Don't buy one when you can have mine. So he gave me his little iPad Mini. I sold because I used to have an iPad, like iPad 2, the bigger one.
Oh yeah.
Which was white. But I sold that. And he gave me this, and I've absolutely been loving it. It's just been really nice because I guess when you work from home, you end up kind of sitting in front of the computer, and you can kind of easily not switch off. So what I've been trying to do is sort of switch off and then actually go and watch TV or something. But then I'll have this with me, so I can kind of still potter and do stuff.
What do you use on it? Do you like browse the internet? Tell me some apps.
Some of my apps. YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
I was watching YouTube in the bath with it the other day. ASOS.
What, you propped it up, right? You weren't holding it in the bath?
Yeah, just hold it.
You hold it in the bath?
Live on the edge, really.
What if you drop it? Oh
God. No, I know.
I tell George that.
I did really want to get, because I've seen them on Amazon, you can get these like bath caddies.
Oh, I've seen where you can get like a glass of wine.
And you can have a glass of wine and your iPad. And I was
yeah.
like, this was designed for me, I need this.
We just prop it up on a little. Have you not got the thing?
No, I just have it like this.
Oh, you need to get the foldy thing, and then it props itself up like that.
Yeah, I'm quite happy holding it. So far I've not dropped it. So
ooh.
But what
I wait for the day.
This shows you how grown up I am. I've got IKEA, DFS,
John Lewis.
I'm so cool.
Somebody likes homewares.
Literally obsessed with homewares at the moment.
ASOS though, I love the ASOS app.
ASOS app is probably one of my favourites.
It's amazing.
Yeah, really.
I sometimes
really
prefer shopping on the app than the actual website.
I sometimes I
find it less overwhelming. Yeah,
very true.
No,
Pinterest. I love Pinterest.
Oh yeah, you love Pinterest, don't you?
Big fan of Pinterest.
I need to get on it a bit
also,
more.
Google Drive.
Oh.
Again, kind of a boring grown-up one. Very handy for like having your documents everywhere you go. If you have documents. Do you have documents?
Not really. I use the iPad for literally three things. Watching films, shopping on the internet, and reading magazines. That's what I was about to say. Zinio. Zinio's my other one. Because I used to be obsessed with magazines, and I would buy them all the time, and there was like Glamour was my absolute go-to. Yeah. Can you see that?
Bit of allure.
It's just all allure.
Yeah. But basically, I subscribe to loads of American magazines now. So, Big Style for Small Rooms. That was a one-off though.
Nice.
Didn't subscribe to Automobiles, I don't know why
that must
that's
have been Ollie's.
Food was basically because it was the cheese issue.
Cheese issue!
I subscribed to a magazine called Food Network.
Screen grabs of that.
And it's the cheese issue, so I was going to get all the cheese
I'm surprised you didn't put cheese in your lifestyle, although it might be a wild card actually.
I'd eaten it all, so I can't put it in there. For a relatively small flat in London, I don't want piles of magazines building up, because I tend to hoard them quite badly. In fact, just before Christmas I got rid of like all my Vogue issues and stuff like that.
Did you?
And my old wedding magazines. Don't need them anymore.
I found a picture the other day of me, you and Millie at that Brides the Show.
Oh, did you?
And I was like, only me left. Because you're both married now. We're all wearing veils. There's just me like, I love it.
Oh. We're all wearing veils. She wasn't even engaged. No. She's not engaged at the moment.
No, I'm not.
just saying. Just her left.
I just really like weddings.
Hint, George. Hint, go with it.
Yeah. This is the first video we've ever done, and it literally just feels like we're just having a normal chat.
Right, so that's iPad Mini.
So that
I love it. And like I was saying, I've had other different tablets that I've tried and liked, and they've been fine, but I'm an Apple girl at heart.
Really? See, I thought that, but then I love the Samsung. Yellow.
I do. I like to live on the edge.
Clearly,
reading my DFS app in the bath.
Ooh, that's a nice sofa. We might be interrupted at any moment because Jen has a bed delivery coming.
I do. I'm so
excited.
And
we're both it's not even my bed, but I'm really excited. There's nothing better than getting a new bed.
I said to Ollie, I was like, Zoe might be on the bed before you, because if you're here when it arrives, you're clearly going to go on it.
Jump on it.
What's it like?
Memory foam.
Memory foam. And it's got storage. What more does it go?
We'll update you. It might happen in my video.
Yeah. Like interrupting this important broadcast to tell you.
Jen got a new bed! Onto the wild card. I've brought a lemon with me.
You just carry
Which is not a ball, Monty, my darling. Well, when life gives you lemons,
Come here,
you make lemonade. Now, the reason I brought this with me is because since the start of the year, it's literally since January the 1st, every day I've been drinking a cup of hot water with lemon in.
How hot?
Like, well, I pour
Oh,
it
it's
in
like
when
a-
it's boiling, but I
Okay.
don't drink it.
Do you put the lemon in when it's boiling?
hmm
Okay.
Sometimes if it's gone quite strong, I'll take the lemon out, but
Because I like the
normally
sound of that,
just
but I
leave it
like
in.
cold water. I don't like the idea of drinking hot water, but I know that
But you
for,
could
like,
do.
detox,
You
it's
could
meant
put
to be
it
good
in
for
the
you.
fridge. Sometimes when me and George are sick, what we do is we've got just a jug and we fill it up with water and ice, ginger, fresh mint, and lemon, and put it in the fridge, and then drink it later on once it's soaked up the juices. And
Yeah,
it's
I was
really
trying
good.
to think of a fancy word for that.
Yeah, no, I couldn't either. I was like, yeah, no. I have no words. But yeah, I drink this in hot water because in my mind that's like replacing my hot tea. So I'm not having
Yeah.
the sugar in the tea.
So that's because I don't,
I don't
drink
get
hot
the
drinks.
crash. See, now, previously I couldn't start my day without a cup of tea because otherwise I'd be like, until I had the hot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
feeling.
mentally it's the same
Yeah,
thing.
it was
just
it's-
happens to be water and lemon.
Yeah, but I feel so much better for it. Like, honestly, I've seen like conflicting things on the internet, like some people saying it's the best thing for you ever.
Yeah.
Some people saying it's fucking bullshit. Oh, do you swear on your channel?
I don't think I have yet, but
You can bleep it.
it's fine. It's
I'll do it
you
again.
swearing,
I'll do
it's
it.
not me. It's
I'll
fine.
tell you. I don't really know because I'm not a scientist, but I do feel like I feel better. I don't get the crash so much that I had after having tea. So yeah, lemon.
Does that mean you're not having tea at all?
No, the tea that I'm drinking is just green tea. So yeah, a lemon. Very cheap and tasty.
Okay.
And your wild card,
My
what is
wild card is food.
it? I love that we both went for food.
Yeah.
That sums us up, doesn't it?
I got rid of the big
What are
box.
they?
These are basically various Grays snacks. I've been subscribed to Grays for probably about 2-3 months now.
Oh, okay.
And I get a box every Monday, and for some reason it really excites me. I get really excited about all the different snacks coming. There's an element of surprise because you never know what's coming.
Do you choose? Oh!
No, I know there's food, isn't there? You want food.
It's
No,
the food.
you're not allowed
It's not
food.
your food, Monty.
None of this is things you can have, I'm afraid. But these are just a selection of the.
So
the
you
ones
can't
I got.
choose?
You can't. I mean, you can. You can kind of personalise things in that you can kind of go, oh, okay, I don't want that, and I want this to be sent. I've hidden them now, so hopefully
Yeah,
she'll stop
they're there.
barking at me.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, every Monday I get a little delivery of like 4 little
Mm.
things, and most of the time I like it. Sometimes you're a bit like, meh, okay, not as
Oh,
exciting.
really?
But I kind of like that. Like
You
it
do,
makes me
yeah.
try things that I wouldn't normally
True.
try.
Yeah,
So
'cause you'd be forced
and there's a
to.
real mix. My favourite ones that have come through are they do these like fiery seeds that are really tasty. They're what are they called? There's something with a bean, again spicy beans, but it's like broad beans that are
Oh, are they like
roasted.
coated in something?
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen Rich used to get Grays.
they're like
I remember
habas
him.
or something.
They're like his favourite, and they're
so
really
good.
spicy.
Yeah, and like,
Yeah.
there's a restaurant somewhere in London that brings them as like a little table snack before
Oh,
you eat.
really?
And I think I literally
It's
inhaled
that
them
same thing.
because I was like, whole thing, so good. And then they sometimes have things like little cakes. There was one that came that was like a little chocolate cake with a little tea bag with it as well, so you could have like tea and cake,
Oh, cute.
which is nice.
That's really cute.
I
That's
guess
nice. How much
because
is it? to
It's
do
like
that?
£3 something.
For all 4?
Yeah,
Not too
which
bad.
I think is not too bad
Not too
because I basically rationalised it when I used to work in an office. Pretty much every day I'd probably put around the corner to Boots and get
You'd buy
some
lunch.
sort
Yeah.
of snack or
Yeah.
lunch. Whereas where I live, whilst I'm in central London, and it is only really a 2-minute walk to a local shop, it feels like a lot longer. So I don't tend to go out and get
It's more
snacks.
effort. Yeah, I don't. I just eat what's in.
Yeah,
It's
and like
more effort.
yeah, exactly. Like I don't tend to go out and get snacks, so that for me is my sort of weekly snacking. If I get 4 of them, that's pretty much a week of snacks.
Yeah, to be fair, even though it's £3,
Usually eat them on a Monday though.
you eat them all on a Monday. I was just about to say, even though it's £3, it's going to last you all week, and you're only buying it once a week.
It lasts me till at least Tuesday.
So is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the longest video ever. Thanks for
That's
watching.
it for our January favourites.
That is. We're going to film a video for my channel. So
What are we filming for yours?
Jen will
we're
leave
doing
that
a-
below.
Yeah. Sign off then.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
And make sure you go to her channel and say hi.
Hi. Bye.